Before the world knew the art of writing, before armies marched in the name of truth, there was a man chosen by the heavens, wise, noble, and elevated to a station no man had ever reached. This is the story of a prophet who fought with knowledge, led with strength, and ascended beyond the skies. This is the story of Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, the first to write, the first to strive in the path of Allah, and the first to be raised to the heavens alive. Are you ready to journey through time and uncover the forgotten legacy of one of Islam's earliest messengers? O respected listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This time, we are presenting to you a long-awaited story. So now, we will tell you about Idris, peace be upon him. It is mentioned in a hadith that after Adam and Sheesh, peace be upon them, Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was the first prophet. In another narration, it is stated that Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was the first to write with a pen and introduced people to the knowledge of books. Hafiz ibn Kathir has described his appearance as follows. He was tall, handsome, with a beautiful and well-proportioned face, a thick beard, strong build, broad shoulders, firm bones, slim body, eyes shining with a coal-like glow. He was dignified in speech, preferred silence, serious in nature, and majestic in demeanor. He was seen walking with purpose and was considered a great leader under whom a strong army served. In anger, he showed control and often gestured with his index finger while talking. Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, followed the Sharia, divine law, of Sheeth, peace be upon him. Since Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was a Rasul, messenger, Allah sent down a new Sharia law upon him. He guided people towards Allah with wisdom and advice. When Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, saw that disbelievers were oppressing the believers and their corruption was increasing despite being advised, he ordered a jihad, struggle/fight, against them. He was the first person to fight in the path of Allah, achieve victory, and capture the enemies. However, he did not keep the spoils of war or the captives for personal benefit, unlike later times. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was the first for whom the spoils of war, ghanima, were made halal, permissible. But it should be clear that jihad was first initiated by Idris, peace be upon him. He was the first to strategize for battle. He divided his army into two groups, one on foot and the other mounted. After thorough preparation, Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, attacked the enemy. A fierce battle between truth and falsehood ensued, and eventually Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, forced the enemy to surrender, captured many of them, and defeated their strength. Allah did not detail these events in the Quran but made a reference to Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, in Surah Maryam verses 56 and 57. And mentioned in the book Idris. Indeed, he was a truthful man and a prophet, and we raised him to a high station. In Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, there is a hadith in which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "On the night of Miraj, ascension, I met Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, on the fourth heaven. He was at a lofty place." Ibn Jarir narrated a report that clarifies an interesting incident. An angel once took Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, on his wings to the heavens. As they passed the fourth heaven, the angel of death was descending to take a soul from earth. There, the two angels met. The one carrying Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, asked the angel of death about Idris. The angel of death replied, "I was commanded to take the soul of Idris on the fourth heaven. I was amazed how it could happen while he is on earth. But since Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was now on the fourth heaven, the angel of death sought his permission and took his soul there." This incident also highlights that the angel could not take his soul without his permission. It is also mentioned that when the Prophet, peace be upon him, was offered the choice to remain in this world or choose the company of his Lord, he chose the latter. Thus, just like Isa, peace be upon him, Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was raised to the heavens, but unlike Isa, peace be upon him, his soul was taken. Allama Kami, may Allah have mercy on him, explains that the meaning of "we raised him to a high station" refers to this exact incident. However, the truth is that this is an Israeli narration, i.e., originating from Jewish traditions. After the death of Idris, peace be upon him, corruption increased again among people. But during his time, there was no sign of idol worship. It is said that people continued to worship Allah alone for 1,000 years after Adam, peace be upon him. They lived peacefully and in unity, which is the meaning of they were one ummah. And so ends the journey of a prophet whose life was marked by wisdom, devotion, and unwavering truth. Idris alayhi salam, peace be upon him, was not just a messenger, he was a pioneer. The first to write, the first to fight for the sake of Allah, and the one raised to a lofty station by the Lord of the worlds. His story is a reminder that righteousness is never forgotten, and those who walk the path of truth are honored in ways beyond our imagination. May we learn from his courage, his knowledge, and his dedication. Until the next story in the journey of the prophets, stay connected, stay inspired, and may peace be upon all those who follow the guidance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the prophets for more timeless stories from the lives of Allah's chosen ones.